so if the black women rise up, that's great, but they have to hold on to, they have to realize what's being done to the black man. They don't realize what's being done to the black man, what's been done to the black man over time, and now they're getting our
Rodney,
women
I
to
don't think some of them care, man. I mean,
yeah,
I'm throwing it
they
out there. I
don't
don't think
because of
some
the
of them
system.
care.
The system put them in position not to care, and black men have a lot of them, not all of them, a few of them or some, whatever number you choose, have done them wrong over
That's true. Yeah.
over time, no matter what the reason was. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
done them wrong. So for them to have the attitude, I definitely understand, but they have to reach back deeper in their spirituality or whatever they claim to see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture incorporated by the system is that division. So he's right. It's not like no one doesn't honor Harriet Tubman, because I didn't pay it any attention. You can put it on a $20, but it's only a $20 bill. It doesn't matter who you put on a $20 bill, because paper money is pretty much obsolete. This is just a game.
No, I agree. Hey, Rodney, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother subject. So they are
moving towards digital currency. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But I do want to go somewhere with this. Have one more piece that I want to drop, because I still want to get to, because I gave the reason why I feel that way, personally, why I disagree with Harriet Tubman being on the bill. But I also want to get to who I feel should be on the bill, right? So we
get to that.
Know I established that I do believe it should be a black man, right? Now,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but Judge O'Brien, he's saying first. He ain't saying I put her on the bill, but this honor the suffrage of the black man first. If we should get more than, because according to the sister, the female, what's it called?
Brittany Cooper.
Feminist.
Yeah,
according to her, that we consider to be currency anyway. So she doesn't want any black person on that job. But I'm saying we deserve to be put on all the money, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the currency.
Exactly.
But
we're part of this. We're part of this union too. And I hate when they start talking like we separate from the union. No, we're part of this union too. This is my country. Can't nobody separate me from this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like this. Now, I think a good idea maybe would be to put a black man on the front and maybe Harriet Tubman on the back of the bill.
Yeah,
that shows some type of union instead of Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, because I thought
that's an option.
Yeah, I thought that her article was talking about the fact that the black man is behind the woman. I mean that the white boy is behind the black woman. You know what I'm saying? Right. I thought that as more sexual perverted and showing the strength of white power towards the black women by him being behind her. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no her. And those are two polar opposites of their rationale in during those times. Right. You know, so why would they have two polar opposites? One, Andrew Jackson behind the one that tried to free him, but the person behind it is that system of racism, white supremacy behind the whole. This is so.
It don't even make sense.
Yeah.
What
is he still on the bill for? If he has to be on the bill, don't put nobody black on. That's the most. Put any black person on the bill with Andrew Jackson is disrespectful.
Exactly.
I think it's more disrespectful to put her on it, or he shouldn't be on it at all. So they are so charged with displaying their
wokeness. Their BS wokeness.
I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about the system. They're so stern on showing you or flaunting their physical force. Right. You know what I'm saying? That they're even doing it on this $20 bill by putting him behind her.
Right. I get what you go with that.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
symbolism in that. Yeah,
it's symbolism in a white man being behind a woman.
Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you how some of us interpret it. Mm-hmm. That maybe they're trying to tell us that black women are the right hand of white supremacy. Now let me say why I'm saying this. I'm not saying all black women, because all black women are not, but there is a large segment of them that do support white men and do anything for. Man, we can go down the book with this, but that's whole other.
That's black people in general, operating off of meritorious manumission. So that's a general statement. That's why I say the system of racism and white supremacy and those who support it.
Yeah.
Those who support it are black men, black women.
The Willie Lynch. the Willie Lynch letter, man, and how to break down the family. You control the culture's taught through the woman. You break down the woman, she teach the children, do everything you want them to do. That's what they have done. That's why the dysfunction, like when we looked at the monster, this is why it's such dysfunction in the Black community, because a lot of us learning this from their moms, man.
But just like you say, it was the system that put the Black mom in that position to do that. So it's all back to the
Democrats.
System.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
It's the Democrats. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care who they are.
Right.
You know, it's that system. It's that system of racism and white supremacy that's behind. And the what's it called, the Willie Lynch letter. Was it Willie Lynch? Yeah. That's not even a real letter, because the language that was used in that letter wasn't conducive of the language used in that time. But it's the point of the letter.
We're going to have to bring Judge Joe Brown on, because he did research on that. I heard him do several shows on it. He said it is a real letter. He did research on it. But at the Library of Congress.
Yeah, so that letter that he got to do the language. So you have to find the word that's used in that letter in the dictionaries of those times. So the research that I was doing was the language, the words that was used. Right. So it may be a Willie Lynch letter, but is it those same words? It's those same words that's used in the Willie Lynch letter that everyone used, or is it a separate one at the Library of Congress? So I would have to see
that's what we're gonna have to get him on the show. Yeah. So we could discuss that. But
the principle, not to cut you off, because I know we got to go. The principle of the Willie Lynch letter is dead on. So it's not. To me, it's not the messenger, it's the message.
The message, right? I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So if that message is 100 spot on, whether it is real or not, I don't even want to debate on whether the letter is real. I want to debate that that's what has happened.
The message is what it is. Yeah, I agree.
So that's more important than the message in and of itself.
What you said about Andrew Jackson being behind her, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it only makes sense to put one of these Black men on the front and put her on the back of the bill. That would be hot, man.
Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah.
Fire.
If they really about it, it's all this fake symbolism, Joe. That's what they're doing. The fact that they putting it behind it is more disrespectful to me than putting a Black woman up there first anyway. The fact that he got that girl behind it. I mean, that Joe crazy. That's like an insult for real.
Yeah, it is.
That's like and the Black folks are soaking it up. No one's speaking as if it's an insult, but all of them know that it's a goddamn insult. That's crazy.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
And the one I really hope is Bass Reeves, man. That's the one I really want to see on that joint.
Yeah, that man used to kick ass and take names. They was talking about him on the Carl Nelson show. Yeah, that's how I knew who he was. I would have known who he was.
Heck yeah, man. With the mustache. Got the mustache.
Yeah. He wasn't playing with smashing it. The handlebar joint, Wide Earth, the black Wide Earth. That's the Wide Earth joint right there. Mm-hmm. Before Wide Earth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, I do believe our listeners, man. Somebody go forward this to the United States Treasury, man. They should. Should. You know what I mean? We want one of these men on the front, and I'm saying Bass Reeves and put Harriet Tubman on the back.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
The two former slaves.
Yep, the two former slaves.